Hello everyone and welcome to Wine Raccoon. Today we have Josh Cellars Rosé. This is a 2020 from California, and this has notes of white peach and strawberry and scent of nectarine. So let's take this one for a spin. So in the first couple of sips, it is a strong smell of citrus, which makes sense because it was scent of nectarine, so that's great. However, this is quite an acidic rosé. It's quite an acidic wine. And when I say that something is acidic, what I mean is that it gives you a little bit of a pucker, okay? Which can be great. But in combination with that, the predominant flavor is also citrus rather than being white peach or strawberry. I can get a little bit of that white peach on the back of the tongue, but I'm not sure how much I'm really tasting the strawberry. If you keep sipping it, you'll get a very subtle hint of strawberry on the sides of the tongue, kind of sides on the back. But both that white peach and that strawberry are very subtle. Like if I didn't have it written for me on the back of the bottle, which by the way, kudos to them for putting their tasting notes or their flavors on the back of the bottle. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that that is something that I think all wineries should do. But anyway, you know, unless I had that in front of me, I guess I wouldn't really even think to be searching for those flavors. This mostly comes off as a very citrusy wine. And it balances well with that acidity, that pucker, you know? So it's definitely not bad, but just know that if you're getting this because it says white peach and strawberry and you're thinking that's going to be the predominant flavor and it's going to be sweet, that is not what you're getting here. So just know that it is not particularly sweet. It's not, I think it's sour, it's not dry, but it's just not very sweet. It's, like I said, it's quite acidic, and so it's going to give you that bit of a pucker, and that's really what you're going to be experiencing rather than a sweetness. So just know that. This isn't bad, but like I said, the peach and the strawberry are very subtle. So if you're okay with citrusy, I would recommend this. So I think that's all I have on a scale of 0 to 5, 0 being I never want to taste this again, and 5 being I want to drink this every day. I'd probably give this a 2.5, only because while this is a fine wine, I do plan on finishing this up. It doesn't quite have the flavors that I was hoping it would, at least not in the potency that it kind of suggested on the bottle. So yeah, just bear that in mind as we move forward. So that's all I have. If you have any questions, comments, or recommendations, feel free to drop those in the comments below, and I look forward to having a sip again with you soon.